I don't know who would even leave the back truck of their car open when it's honestly, if that was to be a brother of our Mercedes. Okay, yeah, now I can hardly even see it because it's been pushed
You
on
open the light,
Wow.
and there's that hole that you put the pump in.
Hello and good day. It's not too long before noon. It's 11:31 a.m. and it's Friday, March 15th, 2024. Just 29 minutes of separation anyway. So, it has been a heck of a start today, just after 2 weeks, plushables, behind the scenes. So, it is a very nice day today. We have a pleasant weather. The sun's out. God's happy with us. Yesterday has been really, really windy. You can see another part of the tree that had just fell off there. From my bedroom, there were, I think one of these had part of its trunk fly around. Okay, well, it is almost lunchtime. Should be now. It's 1:31. And look at this cloud cover. It's like a painting. It's almost like the feather of a bird. I don't know who would even leave the back truck of their car open when it's not even important, because I had a couple of guys come at me and ask if that's my car, and I said no. Well, not the engine only, but even the color of that, it's just gorgeous. I mean, it's rare, but it's nice to see that kind of a color for a Lamborghini. I just found a kite up in the sky here. It's been stuck there for several minutes, and I still see it just floating around. What the heck is it doing up there? How crazy. On one side, it's just a mix of clouds, whereas on the other side, it is very mysterious. Interesting, that one with a gold tire inside, I really like that. And a brother of ours. Hi, brother. Just gotta make sure that's the E320. Oh, doesn't even say. Wow, I would have been amazed, honestly, if that was to be a brother of our Mercedes. The kite is still floating up here. Okay, yeah, now I can hardly even see it because it's been pushed behind the oak trees. Can't even see it through the palm trees, I guess the wind force, because for some minutes it was just floating around. That's interesting. We got a brochure of a coyote here. And check that out. It's a plastic lime green. And the last time I had a drum lesson, which was this Monday, I saw a Toyota in almost the same color. Well, this one even better. Okay, left. And that's an interesting car next to us. Well, not only the length, but the fact that the front window, it's all open. But if you see the back window, then that's all covered. This
Painted it is.
Wait, what is it?
Painted.
Oh yeah, it is painted. Yeah, painted as well.
It looks like the guy painted his car in his garage.
Maybe.
Because it's not really looking nicely.
The model of this is 1956.
55, 56, 57, 58, very similar, but small differences. You know where this guy's gas tank is?
Where is it?
Under the other side's light. You
Oh,
open the light,
Wow.
and there's that hole that you put the pump in.
Yeah, and also at the side mirror, I do see some joysticks and whatever they are.
You know
Double
that,
joysticks.
That little window next to the
Yes.
mirror.
Yes.
You know what that is called?
What is it?
Cigarette window.
Oh my God. Okay, now that the light turned green. Okay, so here's the back of that car. Well, yeah, it is a storm gray back as well. Not just the base, but interesting. This is from a time. Okay, yeah, that was interesting. I mean, those kinds of cars have cigarette windows as well. That was such a different time. That was a time that you were smoking in restaurants and bars. Also, you see this green Frappuccino you have here, so good, so green. Well, yeah, I mean, at King's they also made such a recipe. They have the Leprechaun lemonade. It's 4:47, and it is still the same as it was earlier in the day. Like, one side, it's just a mix. I could call that just a swirly painting, but the other side, it's like a haunted house. Hi, Toyota. Hi, Honda. All right, yeah, so it's almost the end of the day. It is just pre-sunset Friday evening, and just look at how this piece of soil are crumbled up like that. I've never seen anything like this before. You can see the roots of it. Look quite dry as well. It's extraordinary. And I am out here with the Plushables, Grisbo and Polo. What up, bears? Oh man, this does remind me of a story that I was told once. You know how this is the environment of the bears, well, so-called the environment of the bears. Like, one time I heard a story, I think it was on a Facebook conversation, and they're talking about a bear sneaking up to somebody's house. He went into the kitchen, got into the fridge, tried to steal some peanut butter as well as some jam, and then he came in from the living room, freaked out, and immediately called the police. And then the police said, "This is the bear's environment." Heck, what a story. Like, 3 weeks ago, there was a story of a mountain lion appearing in front of somebody's house just by the backyard. Some really, really crazy stories. Sometimes I talk about this either being the land of, well, Turkey being the land of cats, here being the land of dogs. Like, you see these street cats. But I might as well need to start bringing up the fact that the area I live in, Turkey, might be just the pet cats or the street cats, whereas here would be the wild cats and as well the bears. It's like these two. Oh, man. Well, did they get swarmed or what? Wow, Jesus. I just missed it out, but some kid was just riding a scooter uphill and all of a sudden fell. Man, that reminded me of the first time that I rode a two-wheel bike. Like, as a 5 or 6 year old, I would hate to ride a bike that has only two wheels. I would rather have the four-wheel bikes. And the first time I rode a two-wheel bike, I fell, and man, that really hurt. I had a scar on my foot for like 12 to 15 hours. Oh, something's finally starting to grow out of these. By the way, I did say this, that the day of this daylight savings is a major sign their spring season. Like, on the day that I tried to take a tree part out from here, and I was almost getting my hat stuck, there was none of these. It was not so much, other than a group of dry leaves. And yeah, I am almost done with today's Plushables episode, so I'm almost finished. The Rebellion, gonna get that posted by the end of the day, about 2 hours. Well, just about sunset, and wow, always amazing to find out. So, like, once a day, they would put this archive on the news. So it was on this day when the Godfather movie was set. Today's March the 15th, and on this day in 1972, that's when they produced the Godfather movie. Amazed to find that out. Oh, that's amazing. Earlier in the day, it was a thick cloud layer that made it look really, really dark. Now that's just a part of a sunset. I shall say a part of a gradient of a sunset. It's like a Miami sunset. Here, you see the bottom yellow and orange and cotton candy purple. That's even the color, but it's a nice sunset view. They still got Tony riding a racing car up here. That's amazing. Well, ready, set, go. Oh, look at that. They just closed this entrance. I didn't even know why. It's a bit weird. All right, after all that, it has been a heckin' 40 to 50 minutes of editing, and now the time is 9:08. It's like a turtle. When I need to get up from the chair, it's like I need a shell on my back. Despite already having finished the school year 1 week ago, I can hardly make any posts on my gaming channel other than Plushables episodes these days. But yeah, now it's been an hour since the episode had come out, so don't forget to check into that. and sit back and enjoy the episode. It's The Rebellion. It's full of action. Wow, can't believe it, but I just found Lobo at the shelf. Hey, Lobo, what do you think about bears? Oh, man, I hate bears. They are a danger to the forest. They can seek up the shelter, but there's nothing to do. There's nobody to prevent the bears from hunting me down. Oh, man, yeah, this does look a little bit wet still. It's been hours though. Like I'm gonna have to wash this. All right, time to get this work done because my fingers are already starting to feel a bit sticky. All right, there we go. Gotta give that a good wash. All right, there we go. Yeah, I gotta give that a good wash because I haven't touched them. Like 3 or 4 of my fingers got really sticky. Right, finally finished washing Lobo. Yeah, it's still freaking wet. If you can tell from the tail, my goodness. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let him dry up right here. I'm just gonna let him sleep on this tiger, on this lion. Man, it would actually be great if I could get a tiger plush toy from IKEA, but those turned out to be way too big, so it is not worth getting them at the moment. All right, so this was Friday, March the 15th. Now I'm putting a full stop to this vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you found it fun. I'll be here tomorrow. Enjoy the weekend.